Alright y'all, what's up? I lied. I said in my last video I was gonna record the wheel install in a different day, but I'm doing it same day. Y'all won't know the difference though, but let me show y'all the wheel. Box says DNA. I'm not sure. I hear things about DNA, not so good things. And then, but I got it from Mototex, so I guess they're partnered or something. But definitely was handmade to order. The quality looks good. Like, quality is there. It is a 16 by 5.5. I'm gonna go ahead and jack the bike up and get the video rolling. Just realized should probably take off the bags. As you can see, bags are off. I've never actually changed the rear wheel on this bike yet, obviously, or a bike, but we're gonna do it today and figure it out. I'll get back with you guys shortly on the next move. All right. Let's not drop the bike. Pulling out the big guns. M18, 1/2 inch, high torque, chrome socket, chrome extension. No safety glasses. See how this goes. I was able to get that 36 millimeter nut off with the help of some torque. Yeah, looks like I should just be able to jack it up a little bit, take some pressure off of that axle, and should be able to shimmy it out. The videos that I watched said that the caliper shouldn't be too stuck on there. Should be able to drop that brake out pretty easily. So I guess we'll see how that goes. I lied. So a little update. To make a long story short, remove these brackets off the shocks. Was able to move the wheel up and down a little easier. Managed to get the axle out. Wasn't too bad. Should be able to just raise her up, and I reckon it'll, yeah. I see there's a spacer here. Wow, don't do that. Put your fingers where they shouldn't be. Could have went bad. Here by myself. Great, so let me figure this out now. Now I reckon this wheel is working as a counterweight. I don't know if the bike is gonna shoot forward when I unshimmy it, so let me get the weight on the front tire. Nah, it shouldn't. There's no weight on that right now, and oh, I got you. It's that belt. Bike is rocking a lot on that. Cool. Got the belt loose. Now I reckon it would want to come out. But that I cannot confirm nor deny. Cool. Spacer for the rim, or for the brake, for the bearing. As you can see, got the old rear wheel out. Not gonna lie, pretty smooth. The whole process has been pretty smooth. Not necessarily hard. I'm not gonna say that because it wasn't hard, but tedious, maybe so. And the videos that I watched, caliper, the lower caliper bracket, people removed to get it. They said it helps with install. I couldn't even get this wheel off until I removed the, or backed out the T45 Torx bolts on my rear rotor. And then once I did that, I had enough wiggle room, but I fought with it for probably 20 minutes. Should be able to drop that brake out pretty easily. Trying to figure out what was jamming it up, and it was the caliper getting jammed between the rotor. It was on the rotor and the wheel. So got the wheel out. Caliper was jamming up. Got it free now. Had to remove that lower caliper bracket and back out some screws. What happened was it was caught between this and it wasn't letting me remove the wheel. Cool, so I have the wheel here. Wasn't exactly sure what I was going to use to clean it. I have some stuff called bleach white, which is a wheel and tire cleaner, but I kind of don't want to use that on my brand new wheel, to be completely honest. So I just have some Dawn power wash and some spring water. Alright, so I just wet this microfiber and sprayed a little bit of Dawn. Oh man, I'm not gonna lie. First time I did this wasn't too fun. I mean, it's not like back-breaking work as I'm bending over doing this. But yeah, it's not like hard work. It's just, it really wants to sit here for 10 minutes scrubbing a tire. Alright, as you can see, got done with the other side. Need to do this side. There's a reveal. That's gonna look really good. I'm excited. Both sides cleaned. Wasn't too bad. A little bit of elbow grease, but I don't think I was a crazy madman. I wasn't driving on this dangerous tire for long. It was like maybe just like that a little bit, and just smoke the tire off of it down to this point. Alright, took the rotor off of the old rim, and for those of you that are curious, yes, I'm going to Loctite them. I'm not a madman, at least not with a death wish, and I do in fact have silver grade Loctite branded, not that that matters either, anti-seize for the axle when I put it back in. Alright, got the rotor Torx bolts back in and Loctited. I'm not going to front with you guys. It's been kind of a pain in the ass. But I guess that's the price you got to pay. Got the wheel in. Got the bracket going in onto the caliper. Dirtied up my white wall. Should have just saved the blue for after, which now thinking about it, it's probably what people do. But slowly but surely getting there. Alright, got the bracket tightened down. Here's the axle. This shit's gonna get everywhere. But I am, wow, way too much. Anti-seize. Said no whenever, I guess, right? But I am anti-seizing my axle liberally. Just cleaning up the bushing, spacer, whatever you want to call it. Got the axle into the other side. Cush drive, sprocket, pulley, whatever you want to call it. I just have this to install on the side that has the pulley adjuster cam plate, I reckon is what it's called. I'm not trying to be specific here. This isn't an install video, this is just some content. Seems pretty straightforward so far. Moving the wheel around was the hardest part and getting everything lined up. To be honest with you, having it low and dumped like this, so you can see, might have to get some air ride. Makes me want a soft tail, but I'm gonna go ahead and throw this in. Just cleaned it up, put a little tiny bit of anti-seize in it probably. All right. I love how this is only gonna be like a couple minutes for y'all, but it was like pathetically 3 hours for me. I don't know how long it's supposed to take or how long Harley charges. Was my first go around, but I do think that if I do another, definitely will be quicker. And if I had another jack. All I have left is I gotta put my struts or my shocks back to the OEM bracket. I have this belt adjustment bracket, my nut, and y'all get it, the lock that goes to the nut so it doesn't back off, which I don't know if it even calls for it, but I'm gonna put a little dab of some blue Loctite on there, or thread locker, because you can never be too careful. We finally got the wheel on. We as in me. Don't know why I said that. Y'all did it with me. Come on now. No, but wheel on, spacers in, bushings, whatever you want to call them. Brackets on, torque down, Loctited. Axle is anti-seized. I'll show y'all this real quick. Little painted lines that were here from the factory. I wasn't sure how tight to get the belt, so I just moved them, thankfully, to the 2 dotted lines and 1 between. It's hard to see on the camera, but there's some lines on there that the last tech had marked. Put the lock back on the thread, and she's good to go. I'm just going to raise her up, clean the white wall real good because it's pretty dirty right now from trying to shimmy it in there. And that should be the end of that for this video, or for the install. When I got everything back together, when I throw the bags on and the wheels clean and stuff, I'll push her out into the sunlight and get some 360 shots. It is dirty right now, so be warned, but I'm gonna get some 360 shots for you guys and show you what she looks like. I'm very excited. All right, got her backed out. Wheel looking good. Wow, it really pieces this whole bike together. I'm so happy to have it on now. I do love though that you can see it way more now. Next month I might go air ride, or before bike week, probably the route I'll end up going. I'm going to be sanding these down and polishing up the fork, the lower forks. May make a video on that, I'm not too sure, but if you like the video, please like, comment, subscribe. Anything's appreciated. I appreciate the time you spent watching this video. And yeah, I will be making more content for y'all, so I hope you guys have a good one and stay posted for more videos.